So today we're going to do a comparison of the new Fire HD10 by Amazon, and we're going to compare that to the Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10.1 2019 version. So when it comes to which one has a better battery life, this one's a pretty easy win for the Fire HD10. I did a test on both of these, and the Samsung battery died after streaming continuously for about 6.5 hours on full brightness, where the Fire HD10 lasted almost twice as long. Now when it comes to which one of these has the better screen, both of these are considered HD 1080p screens. So with the screen brightness all the way up, they actually look fairly similar. But then when you put the brightness at halfway, the Samsung is definitely brighter. And then when turned all the way down, it looks like the Samsung tablet is almost completely black, or you can see a little bit more on the Fire HD10. And then when you're viewing at different angles, I feel like the Samsung is just a little bit easier to see. Although I feel both of these screens look pretty good in person, I have to give the slight advantage to the Galaxy Tab A 10.1. So when it comes to which has the better speakers, the Fire HD10 is definitely a little bit louder, but unfortunately, when you turn it all the way up, it definitely sounds distorted. And I also went ahead and connected my Stratus Duo controller just to test that out as well, and it worked just fine. I feel like the speakers are a little bit on the quiet side. I think if they would have made these front-facing speakers, it could have been so much better. Because as is, I feel like they're just okay. Whoa. Where when you turn the Samsung tablet all the way up, it still sounds nice and clear and doesn't really sound distorted whatsoever. And I also went ahead and connected my Stratus Duo controller just to test that out as well, and it worked just fine. I feel like the speakers are a little bit on the quiet side. I think if they would have made these front-facing speakers, it could have been so much better. Because as is, I feel like they're just okay. Whoa. So I definitely have to give the edge to the Samsung Galaxy Tab A 10.1. So when it comes to which has the better cameras, I gotta be honest, this one's not even close. The cameras on the Samsung tablet not only work better, but you can just see so much more detail. Now neither of these cameras are gonna be as good as like on your cell phone. You can actually read the text on the photo I just took of the Sega Genesis cartridge. Where on the Fire HD10, yeah, it's just a mess. Even the large text is really blurry and really low resolution. So yeah, if you own a halfway decent camera, and that goes for the front and rear camera, for photos or video, then yeah, you better go with the Samsung tablet. Now when it comes to which one is better at gaming, you would think it would be a pretty easy win for Samsung. The Fire HD10 really has a disadvantage here. Since you don't have the Google Play Store, you're sort of limited on what games you can play right out of the box. Where with Samsung, you're gonna get some of the most popular games on the Google Play Store, PUBG Mobile, and just a lot of other games that aren't available on the Amazon App Store. Although I do have to say, the Fire HD10 does do a pretty good job at the games that are available. It's just not as powerful, and you don't get as many games as on the Galaxy Tab A 10.1. So when it comes to gaming, I have to give the edge to the Galaxy Tab A 10.1. So now the last thing to compare is the price of each of these. The Fire HD10 starts out at $150. The Galaxy Tab A 10.1 starts out at $229. At the normal, everyday pricing. But the good news is, if you're watching this video before Black Friday, Cyber Monday, or even Christmas, you'll be able to get the Fire HD10 for around $100 and the Galaxy Tab A 10.1 at around $150. So should you pay $50 more for the Galaxy Tab A 10.1? Well, in my opinion, yes. Unless you're heavily invested into the Amazon ecosystem and you want to save that extra $50 towards cases, accessories, or just pretty much anything else. But personally, I think you're gonna be happier spending that extra $50 on the Galaxy Tab A 10.1 2019 version. So if you've made it this far into the video, you may want to say thanks by subscribing, and don't forget to give a thumbs up if this video was helpful. This is Brian from Fishbee Productions. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.